Good morning, everybody. It's Facebook Live day today, Thursday. And today I've been planning for the last week or so to talk a little bit about my emergency kit and just to kind of go through what's in it and all of that. And in the meantime, while I've been preparing and making sure it's all up to date and everything's in it, we had we had a very close call yesterday with a fire very close to us in the area, and they ended up shutting all the power off, so we had no power. I decided, well, I'll go fill up the car with fuel. In the meantime, no fuel. Well, I need a couple of things from the pharmacy. Pharmacy's closed, so everything was shut down. One of our highways was closed, so we would have one way to get out, and but I had my bin, and just knowing that I had a few things already ready to go was really helpful, just for peace of mind. So I wanted to do an unboxing for you today of my emergency kit and hopefully inspire you to build one yourself, or if you don't want to build one, there are pre-made ones, and I will give you the link for that as well, because it does take a little bit of organizing and time and stuff to put the bin together. So my bin is just in just a Rubbermaid, one of the smaller, not a huge one, just a smaller one, and then I have it labeled there so that I know, I can tell somebody, if it's not me at home, go grab the emergency bin, and we're good to go. It's really loud today. We've got a lot of construction going on. I hope you can hear me okay. And let's get started. So first off, I do have a little sheet right on the top of some last minute things that I need to grab, and things like medications, because I didn't want to store my medications right in my emergency bin, so I do have that to grab. Also, to grab some cash. I have some cash stored away in my safe, so that we don't have to go to the bank and get any cash out. From one of the fires, I think last year, there was lineups at the bank, at the bank machines to try and get cash out, and I just didn't want to have that extra stop to have to go and get cash. So I have cash enough for a couple of nights of a hotel if we need it, and just like if we get to the next town I need to fill up with gas or anything like that. So whatever money that I've stored aside, it was extra that I got, so it didn't even come out of the family budget. There was just some extra money that I had, I think probably from Young Living, just selling some kits, and I just stored that money away. And our passports, they're not in here because we do use them, so I would have to go and grab those. And I think that's all. And our keys, of course, our house keys, we would need to grab those, and any other keys that we might need. So that's on my grab list. There's a few more items on here, but I've already put them in the bin, because I've been buying extra so that I don't have to go and grab those things. Also, we are very diligent throughout the summer months. So the emergency that we're always aware of is forest fires in our area, and it might be different in your area. There's always some kind of something going on, whether it's tornadoes or earthquakes or flooding or blizzards, whatever it is in your area. We always endeavor to have over half a tank of gas in our vehicles, in both vehicles. So we have two vehicles, a car and a minivan, and the minivan will pull the tent trailer. So the tent trailer is already packed and ready to go. I've got sheets and utensils and pots and pans and things like that. I have a bin of food in the garage ready to go as well. I don't want to store it out there because there's creatures. So that tent trailer is ready to go throughout the summer months, and we can just hook it up, and we've got our home on wheels. So do make sure that you do have over half a tank of gas. As per last night, there was lineups at the gas station, but there was no gas. So that could be a pretty tight situation if we were faced with, we weren't on evacuation or anything, but it still was close to town, and people were definitely on personal alert for that. So I also printed off my whole go-to grab kit. And this just has things that you must have, what to take for your pets, what to do to prepare for emergency, and things like that. So that's my really quick reference as well. And yeah, so let me start unpacking. I'm just going to start randomly pulling things out, and where am I going to throw them? Because I don't want to put them back in the bin. Let me figure this out. Okay, so first I have cell phone chargers. This is the first thing that people forget. Make sure, buy an extra cell phone charger, put it in your emergency bin. I have food, granola bars, lots of granola bars. These are packed with protein and good carbs, so they're a really good ratio. Our kids like them and they're really easy to eat. So I have lots of those. Poopy bags for the dog and the dog's leash. We don't want to leave poop where people are going to be sitting. We also have a small bag of dog food for the dog. So he's ready to go. He's got everything he needs. I do have a small portable drive. This is my portable hard drive. So this has a backup of my computer. If I don't get to grab my computer, I know I've got at least the documents on here. But I will also be grabbing my iPhone and my iPad to make sure I've got all that info with me also. This is the one essential oil that I will be packing. I bet you want to know what's in it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to be sneaky today. You have to message me and ask me what's my one oil that I would take in my emergency kit. So this is the only oil that I'm bringing with me, unless of course I have time to grab my whole kit. But if I don't, this is the oil I have with me. I have a little bit of almond butter, some more granola bars, my contact solution case, and contact solution. I don't have that with me. That was on my list to get at the pharmacy, so I'm going to be buying that today. In case I don't get to grab my glasses, at least I'll be able to refresh my contacts all the time and they can stay in the bin. Toothpaste. I don't have toothbrushes in here yet. That's also on the list that I was supposed to get yesterday. Hand sanitizer from Young Living. So both of these are Young Living items. So you can do, I did a whole order of just emergency kit items. So if you're kind of like, I don't need anything from Young Living right now, which is hard to believe because there's always needs something, do a specific order just for your emergency kit. I have protein powder for smoothies, so we can just throw this with a bit of water and we're good to go. Talking about water, I have a big container of water. It's not filled right now because we have a Hiker Pro backpack water filtration system. So instead of packing trays and trays of water bottles, we're just bringing a water purification system so that we can go to any creek along the road and fill up our jug of water. So that is how we're going to deal with water, but you might just want to get regular water bottles and that's just fine. We have more food, a bit of granola, some seaweed snacks because everybody loves those and they're great for an easy snack, a little bit of pineapple for some sugar rush, and another smoothie pack, some more granola bars. Haha, toilet paper because you don't want to be without that. We have some collagen protein powder as well. This is great to throw in water, juice, whatever. It just gives you a power of protein if you're feeling a little bit peakish. This will really help and it's easy to transport and go. We have a headlamp. Another granola bar. I think will be good for granola bars, hey? This little handy dandy radio, USB output, LED light, and what else is it? So it's a hand crank, solar powered. It charges your USB stuff. It has a light and it has an AM/FM radio and it has outputs for your mobile phone. So this is our mobile phone charger. We might be cranking to charge the phone, but at least we've got some power. You can also get cell phone chargers for your car, which we have also, but you just never know, right? So it's good to have. And this is our radio, so that's our communication piece as well. Also yesterday during the power outage, I had trouble connecting to the internet. So of course our Wi-Fi was down, but then I couldn't get the LTE network and the 3G was really, really weak. So I'm not quite sure if the power outage affected the cellular service as well. I'm not sure, but it was a little bit touch and go. So again, that was my go-to. If I couldn't get any information, I was going to bring out that radio and find out what was going on. This is supplies for my daughter. She is type 1 diabetic and we must have her medications with her. Otherwise, we've got 24 hours to get to pharmacy and get her the supplies she needs. So we've got enough for, I think there's 9 days worth of stuff for her pump, her insulin pump to keep it running. So I just have to grab insulin from the fridge before we leave. So those are really important to have for us. We have lots of baggies, take care of our own garbage so we're not leaving stuff behind. We've got emergency blankets, so we've got enough. We have between 2 and 6 family members at home at all times, so we have 6 blankets here in case everybody's home at the same time. So these are your emergency blankets. We just ordered them off of Amazon. Easy. Some raisins, some good energy to go. AA batteries. These are again for my daughter's insulin pump, but also good to have on hand. And again, this is on my list to buy today. I want a whole pack of them in here, not just one. We've got a utility knife with everything on it, scissors, utensils, knife, everything. It's ready to go. We've got masks. So because it's forest fire area where we are, we'll want to protect our respiratory system with that if it gets really rough and hard to breathe. And then also some wipes. Now I bought these ones last year and they're still good because I wanted a biodegradable and nothing with yucky fragrances in it. But however, Young Living has baby wipes now, so I might use these ones up and then replace them with Young Living's, which is awesome. And that is it. So that's going to take care of just the basic necessities for us. And then I have this, of course, too. So this is my one Young Living oil that I'll be taking with me. And if you want to know what it is, you have to message me. So that one's really important. And then once you message me, I will tell you what it is and why I chose it. So as I was saying, I put my kit together on my own, based on the information that I've gotten from the BC government. If you search for emergency preparedness kit, it'll come up with lots of suggestions for you in your area as well. So I went to the BC government website, but you will want to go to wherever you reside to get the kit that's recommended for you. But if you don't want to build this kit yourself, you can buy them already pre-made at CanadianSafetySupplies.com. And again, if you're not in Canada, research and find out who has the preparation kits already made up. And there's different sizes ones and different components, but they will have all the basic things like your emergency blankets, your face mask, some food preparations, and things like that. So those are really great way to just buy the kit and you're ready to go. And they come in a little backpack, or it's not little, it's quite a big backpack, so you can carry it with you a little bit easier than this. This would have to go in the car. I wouldn't be able to carry this and run away. I would need to be in the vehicle, of course. So that's CanadianSafetySupplies.com. And then visit your local area for your emergency preparedness, what's going to be specific to your area. And again, if you Google emergency preparedness kit in BC or wherever it is that you are, it will come up with those specifications. There's a short little video from the BC government, which is actually really good, so I'll post that in the comments below. Really simple, and they've done it in a cartoon and really easy way to follow. So give me a shout, message me, and ask me what my favorite oil in my emergency kit is. And if you're not on our group yet, search Facebook for RDYL Therese, T-E-R-E-S-E, and you can message me directly from there. So I think that's it today. That was a quick one, and but very, very important. Make sure you have your cash, make sure you have fuel, and yeah, just be safe and lots of breathing. This is our lives now, and we are learning to go with the flow. That's definitely where I'm at today. So, blessings to you all. We'll see you soon.